Oh, we got the spoiled brat here. So a lot of the channels I'm watching on YouTube, guys living in vans and campers and stuff, all kind of have a similar theme going on, which is how do you stay warm. It's kind of a chilly night here in Texas tonight, Central Texas. Thought I'd show you guys how I'm doing it. So I've been slowly outfitting this corner of my camper with my little old ice shanty propane stove. I've got some concrete board behind it as kind of a heat shield, and then I use some pallet wood up above it. And then I'll show you what this looks like out here. It kind of goes through the wall. And it comes up like that. And it has enough height to make it like a flue, so it keeps the fumes out of here. I still have to open the windows a little bit just to keep fresh air coming in, but yeah, that's how I'm staying warm here in Central Texas tonight. Okay guys, so I took a ride over to a fella's house. Lives about an hour from where I'm staying here in Texas. His name is Arlen Montgomery, which, if that is not the coolest name you've ever heard, then I don't know what is. I think they just need to give him a country music recording contract just for that name only. So, love it. He wants to build a shanty boat. He has been following my channel for about as long as I've had it up, and he's got a great plan to build a shanty boat. So that's good enough for me. He's part of the Shanty Boat Captains Union, and he's just a cool guy. So I went over and did a little interviewing, took a little bit of footage. I guess we could call this a Nosy Beagle interview, but it might not be an official one. We're going to do like maybe an official one in a year or two when he gets a shanty boat built. So, but in the meantime, I just wanted to put a video up and just check in with you guys. You know, 10 minutes a week is all we ask, so I'll see if I can edit this down and introduce you guys to a really cool guy. So, okay, I'll catch you guys later. So guys, I got a real treat for you this time. This is another Backwaters and Backroads Nosy Beagle interview. We got the Nosy Beagle here, waxing on her job. This is Arlen Montgomery and his wife Beth. Live right here in Central Texas on on an old farmstead that Arlen, you said this was built when?
1875.
1875. And look at this tree. It's probably been here since 1875. Amazing. Now, is this your barn down here, Arlen?
Yeah, it's a shop. I don't use it much as mainly just for sure.
You know, I've never really spent much time in Texas until this winter, and I'm just like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
There's a lot to see down here.
friends, and you just don't know how it would have turned out otherwise, you know. And we've seen kids that have grown up in this area.
You know.
Yeah.
So Arlen, you want to be a shanty boat captain too, don't you?
I do.
Can we go out to your shop and you can show us some of your plans?
I'll show you my plans.
All right. So here's the shanty boat Beagle. Let's go check it out. So these are your shanty boat plans.
This is what I've come up with so far. Still working on them. That goes like that.
So you're thinking about going with a welded aluminum hull, is that correct?
Probably a welded aluminum barge type hull. Right now, a flat top and build a cabin on top of it. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm a big chicken. I have to have something really stable.
Yeah, you can't beat welded aluminum.
No, it'll be the project of a lifetime, I think, for me.
Now the structure that's going to go on top of the hull, is that going to be wood?
Yeah. I'm gonna have a wood stud walls, but they'll be cedar. I'm trying to keep the weight down, you know. And they'll be really reinforced with. I'm gonna have glued and screwed sheeting on the outside, and then I'm gonna cover it with sheet metal. And I've got some old roofing metal that's kind of antique and patinaed and everything. I'm going to use that for the siding.
Yeah.
And I haven't really decided on the interior covering for sure, but it will be a wood frame. A wood frame.
Yeah, be more traditional shanty boat.
Yeah.
Did you read the Hubbard's book, The Shanty Boat? Shanty Boat?
Yeah, I read that and really was inspired by that. Of course, your adventures and Wayne's adventures also inspired me a lot. And,
yeah, I keep telling Wayne he needs to just take another shanty boat trip.
Yeah, I've told him to.
Yeah. Quit messing around with those vans and trucks and.
Yeah, I just think that on America's river systems, you're going to see things that you'll never see from the road.
Absolutely.
And that's what I want to. One of the things that I want to do in my retirement.
You think a time frame of you're saying maybe a couple years?
I'm hoping to get going with this thing in at least in a couple of years. Really busy right now. I wouldn't be able to devote the time to it that I need to. But in a couple of years, I'll be there, and we'll get to work on it in earnest at that time. Maybe.
Yeah. You know, I think I have a good instinct of, you know, when I talk to people and they've talked about how they'd like to build a shanty boat or do a trip like that. And, you know, sometimes I get the feeling that, you know, people are just dreaming, and sometimes I get the feeling that people will really do it.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that I can tell you're going to really do it.
Well, I hope you're right.
No,
I have every intention.
I think you do, and I think you're going to do it. I know you have the skills, too, because you've been a builder.
Yeah, I've built for a long time, and I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything in building this shanty boat that I won't be able to do.
Yeah, they're just little houses on platforms, you know.
Yeah.
I always cheat. I just go buy myself a dilapidated houseboat and just redo it. My skills aren't very good though, so.